technical assistance from the NATO countries to the former Yugoslav Republic.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. NATO Operation Allied Force continues with strikes against the strategic infrastructure of Yugoslavia, degrading the FRY forces' capability to carry out their attacks on civilians. Fielded forces were again successfully targeted despite worsening weather. All of our aircraft have safely returned to their bases. Humanitarian operations will be briefed as they develop. However, in Kosovo yesterday, Serbian forces and UÇK actions were limited. As I've stated before, the Serbian forces are digging in and we are seeing an increased Serbian activity conducted on foot. There is an indication of build-up of forces to the north of Kosovo and no evidence of withdrawal. We attacked the main telephone exchange. This was a key target that was being used to provide communications between the fielded Serbian forces within Kosovo and Belgrade. Although 3 of our bombs hit the target, despite our very best efforts, it appears that on this attack, 1 bomb may have caused some collateral damage. This image shows the telephone exchange before the attack, and this image shows the post-attack damage. You will see in the rectangle to the north of the target an area which we have marked which is possible collateral damage, some 200 to 300 meters from the target. Despite this unintended collateral damage, our operations are not responsible for the widespread random damage that has been reported throughout the city.
TV and radio stations that you discussed yesterday, there were some slightly conflicting messages that we were getting about that from SHAPE and NATO.
Yes, I saw the statements coming out of Moscow today. From what I understand, it was not President Yeltsin or the Russian government that have said that Russian missiles might have been put on a heightened state of alert, but the Speaker of the Duma, Mr. Seleznyov. And I understand that the commander of the Strategic Rocket Forces, General Perminov, has subsequently said reassuringly that he hasn't received any order in this sense, and I would not expect him to receive such an order. And there has been no confirmation, of course, from the Kremlin, so I think we have to take that with a certain pinch of salt.
Commodore, your statement on the collateral damage to civilian property in Kosovo seems to take no account of...
So I think NATO's position is clear, and I think I can reassure the Russian government on this point that NATO is not planning some form of invasion. And it's clear that what we are doing in Yugoslavia at the moment presents no threat whatever, not even in the most remote imaginable sense, to the security of Russia. And for those of you who have stamina and staying power, there will be a briefing tomorrow at 3 o'clock. For those of you who have a weekend, I wish you a pleasant weekend.